Okay, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, we're supposed to be searching for Septimus, but I want to put a couple of things on the map down here. Oh, there is a dolmen there. Nice. Wanted to discover that. And a sky shard. Hostiles, okay. Got a skill point. Let's put the dolmen on the map. Yeah, I'm really glad that we're slowly making our way towards completing, completing like, what is this? Old tower. Yeah, we're slowly making our ways towards becoming a master craftsman. Like, there'll be nothing that we cannot craft. And people are always looking for a master craftsman. If you want to make money in Elder Scrolls Online, just become a master craftsman. People are always looking and willing to pay for anyone who can make them whatever they want. Okay, so the old tower is on the map. Now we just need to find... see a second here. Okay. All right. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna... I think it's best to just travel to that place. What is this? Wait, have we put this on the map? Yeah, Nilada Ruins. I think we've done that. I think that was one of the places. Wait, I'm not even sure. Let's just make sure. Yeah, it seems it's on the map. Sacred Springs. Let's put this way shrine on the map. And then we're gonna go kill ourselves an Imperial General. this is like a whole other town.
Well, well, a new arrival.
Search for Septima in the stand. It's gonna be this easy to kill her?
Go around from the sides!
There's a lot of notes in here. So read Septima's research notes. Death of morphotypical entities. By Dr. Rythundius. In my seminal work, Chaotic Creatia, I describe the means by which those creatures known to us as Daedra manifest themselves upon the mortal plane. It is this mechanism that makes it impossible to ever truly kill a Daedra, because they simply return to the planes of oblivion and then project themselves back onto the Mundus once again. The implication is that there are and will always be bonds between these planes and our own. This begs the question, however, if you kill a Daedra within its respective plane of oblivion, is it then truly annihilated? What about if the Daedra is slain while within one of the Aedric planes of existence? I am fortunate enough to have had the privilege of engaging several Daedra on this subject, and I can assure you that they are not forthcoming on this topic. What I have been able to glean, mostly by way of observing their reactions to my suggestions, is that Daedra do not often, nor do they appear to care, to travel to the planes of existence dominated by Aedric influences. Excuse me again. Realms such as the many varieties of Aetherius, Sovngarde being a prime example, do not appear suitable for the travel of Daedric creatures. I would hypothesize, based on this information and from the information gathered from other sources, that the Aedric planes do not share the same energy tied to the Daedric planes that they share to one another and to the Mundus. Thus, it might be possible that a Daedric vestige slain in an Aedric plane cannot return to its home plane, and thus is left dead or simply trapped for all eternity. The irony doesn't escape me that if this proves true, then a Daedra can only truly die after it enters heaven. Ah, how I amuse myself. All pure speculation, of course, but the time does pass slowly here. When it's passing at all, one must stay busy. Okay, I think that will tell us how she was projecting herself regarding the hall. We found it, the legendary Hall of Heroes. It took weeks, but my scouts report finding an ancient temple nearly buried in the mountains southeast of Holland's Stand. If it contains what the ancient mystics believed it to contain, it is the perfect place to remove the pest that has been plaguing our efforts against the Daggerfall Covenant. By pest, I'm assuming they're talking about us. I'll be leaving in the morning with a contingent of legionnaires and scholars and whatever archaeological tools we can find in this god's forsaken city. Glory to Moloch Ball.
Did you meet the new commander?
Okay, so we gotta... I'm starting to muse to myself, is it possible that if you complete all the all the main storyline quests and do all the delves and collect all the sky shards, you could possibly be a 100% perfect all-rounder? It seems like you could get enough skill points to max out... No, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Yeah, it seems like you could get enough skill points to max out all skills. You could therefore be able to do anything. You could become any type of build you want at a moment's notice. I'm gonna shoot for that. Paula's nuke. Okay. Oh. Let's keep exploring. This is a public dungeon. So we're gonna have to get in to discover it. Yeah, let's just get in, put this on the map, and then get out. Okay, discovered. Let's head out. Yep, we will return here at some point in the future. Just wanted to put it on the map, because if I don't, I will forget. Now, let's go kill ourselves a general. We will get to the general eventually. Just had to put this on the map. Discovered. Alright.
Watch out for the Imperial archers.
Ah, King Emeric said you might be coming. The Imperials are here. Did you know this? The king and his men are preparing for an attack even now. Though they are greatly outnumbered, I think it is good that you are here.
Indeed, sounds like you guys need me.
Hurry along then. You will find the king just up the road. I am going to scale this wall and try to get more details on the Imperials' defenses. I will join you shortly.
So where is the king then?
Ha! Now, I almost feel sorry for the Imperials. Almost. I was wondering when you'd wander up. I knew you wouldn't let me get all the glory. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to take any action until you were with us regardless, but I like to pretend. Anyhow, how in oblivion are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I feel strong. I'm ready to spill some Imperial blood. This will be remembered as the place where the Imperials made their last stand in Bangkorai. Despite my advisor's concerns, I decided I had to be here and lead the charge myself.
Are you sure that's safe?
Ha! Are you trying to coddle me now too? I command you, put aside your concerns. This isn't even going to be a real contest. Each of my soldiers can take 10 of theirs, and you can take 100. So, can we get on with this?
Sure.
All right, everyone. This is it. No one is allowed to die until they've taken down at least a dozen enemies. Kill as many as you can. The only exception is the Magus General. She's mine, and mine alone.
Good speech, Emeric. I can't believe you still fancy me after all these years. Let's get reacquainted then, shall we?
Overconfident as ever, I see. I'm not afraid of you, Septimon.
To arms! Defend the king!
You will not!
She's
I
not
think we
here.
need to spend some alone time, Emeric. Come, let's find a quiet place.
Zet's tears. What has befallen? Who has slain everyone? Where's the king?
The Imperial Magus General killed them and took the king captive.
Oh, merciful Mara. Please say this isn't so. I knew the king should not have come. Why should he risk his life this way? What will we do now? Someone has to go after him.
I will. Do you know where she might have taken him?
No, I mean, I have scouted out all this area from the ridges above. The Imperial encampment is just over the hill, and then this temple, the Hall of Heroes, it goes on forever. She might have taken the king anywhere in all that space.
So where do you suggest I start looking?
The encampment. There has been much activity there in recent days. The Imperials have been going in and out of the temple. I have even seen the Magus General herself. Perhaps if you search the encampment, you will find some evidence of her plan.
Okay.
You are a brave soul to go after the king on your own. I applaud your courage. I will go to Evermore to request additional support. Then I will return. May Ruptga and all the gods be with you until then.
Alright. Let's go in. Oh, we have a champion point. It was a thief point. I think we had started investing in the shadow because we want to get 50% more gold. Let's go get the king back. Ooh, liquid light. Who has that? Alright. You guys are late to the party, by the way. Super late. On the spirits of Hell Shira. Alright, to the most revered Magus General Septimon, I know the 7th Legion's first forays into the Hall of Heroes ended rather unfortunately, but I'm pleased to report that your generous time spent in teaching me the ways of the occult has proven valuable for us both and the Empire as a whole. After spending weeks poring over many Markel's old notes, I have found the key to controlling the spirits of Hell Shira. Not only will this incarnation force the spirits to leave your soldiers alone, it will even render the spirits subject to your command. As ever in awe of your bravery and your brilliance, Magus Pampitos Vio. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I read your reports on the difficulties you've encountered discerning the secrets of the tombs in the interior area of the temple, and I am well aware of the number of soldiers who have been killed in the process. Nonetheless, you will not abandon the effort under any circumstance. Somewhere within these tombs is a mechanism by which we can unseal the doors to the Chamber of Passage. Until such time as these doors are unsealed, you will work day and night in the attempt to find and activate this mechanism. If you value your own life, I suggest you file no further reports recommending otherwise. Classic.
Flank! Now!
Are these plans not protected at all? On the Chamber of Passage, attention all members of the 7th Legion. Since we breached the seals on the Chamber of Passage, many of you have speculated on what I'm doing within. Lest you entertain the idea of taking a peek, let me explain what will happen. The magical forces in the space will permit me to exercise a unique form of punishment. When I subject you to these forces, you will experience the rapid liquefaction of your skin and your internal organs. Your bones will then wither and crumble within minutes, and finally, your soul will be subjected to re-experiencing this phenomenon for all eternity. Please consider this before interrupting my work. Which is, quite a piece of work. Alright, we're gonna enter the Hall of Heroes. But before we do that, we're gonna take a break here. We'll be right back with more Elder Scrolls Online.